Hey everybody, this is Flickhan Gamer. Welcome back to Let's Play No More Heroes. In the last part, we went into our final boss, which was not really Darkstar, but more of Travis's half-sister, Jean, where basically the player finds out that the whole reason Sylvia set up the UAA was just so Travis could kill Jean. And after basically getting his chest punched through by Jean's arm, Shinobu comes in via Deus Ex Machina and assists Travis in killing Jean. So basically we're at a crossroads where we can either return to the Stand and Destroy, view the ending, or view the real ending. And we're going to go with this because we're not done yet. See, what you have to do is that you have to get the last beam katana that we've used against both Jean and Bad Girl, as well as all the beam katana parts, because we're about to face the actual final boss of No More Heroes. Jean was just the penultimate boss.
Can't this guy get some privacy? At least when he's taking a dump?
I'm afraid not. These fights don't work like that. It's time to die, Mr. First Rank.
You gotta be shitting me. Will you hurry up with that?
And Henry has returned!
That was close. Thanks. What an idiot. You're a disgrace to yourself and all those you've killed.
We kind of wonder what happened to Henry after this. But basically, we're up against the real final boss of No More Heroes, Henry. And my god, this is such a kick-ass fight. Obviously, from the brief time we've seen of Henry, he's basically one of the most badass video game characters ever seen in the series. As you can see, his combos are blindingly fast, similar to Travis, and the boss fight takes place in a motel parking lot. Not exactly the kind of setup when you think of Final Boss, but it is so worth it. And I should also mention the music that plays in this fight. We are finally cowboys. This just makes this final boss a lot more epic. So if you don't get this last beam katana, you basically don't get access to this fight. And for those who don't, I just feel sorry for you because you're going to be missing out on a kick-ass final boss. However, this final boss battle works because it's a great test of skills against that you use on the beam katana and basically giving you... Since Henry is basically an equal to Travis, aside from shooting those laser balls, it's basically a great test of skills of somebody that you've actually been wanting to fight since he killed Let's Shake for you. Oh. And honestly, I can't really be mad whenever... because, well, it's goddamn Henry! AKA Mr. Sir Henry motherfucker! It's just really epic, and it's not really at all repetitive because this fight basically helps you stay on your toes because you don't know what kind of moves Henry will use. And you just gotta wait for the opportunity for him to be open. Oh, jeez! Alright. I should also mention that Henry basically has a one-hit KO move. However, unlike Shinobu and Bad Girl, he does at least give you a sign of when he's going to be able to use it. And even if you do get hit by it, it's actually really cool to look at, and plus, it makes sense as a one-hit kill move. You know, instead of getting beaten to death by hit by a bat. Or... So yeah, even if Henry does have a one-hit kill, at least he basically gives the player a signal when he's gonna do it. So yeah, this fight is just awesome. Well, it's a great test of skills, shows all that you know from this game against a foe that you've been wanting to fight for a while, and especially from someone who's a smooth talker and cool as Henry. And like I said, during the cutscene after he killed Lipshake, he's voiced by Quentin Flynn, aka Axel from Kingdom Hearts Quentin Flynn, Zhonghui and Guojia Quentin Flynn, Prince Lorcan, you get the point. Plus, it's a lot more entertaining than watching the debate at the time of this recording. Listening to our president just yap and yap. Like I said, I'm not even mad if he even does get the one-hit kill because it makes more sense. Oh, it really also tests on how well you dodge. Alright, got it this time. And that's it! The final boss of No More Heroes, and it kicks ass. And the cutscene to follow, well...
Damn it! Is that all you got, Travis? Don't make me laugh. Mind if I ask you something? Sure. Why the hell do you call me Travis? Travis, like you're my friend or something. Who the fuck do you think you are? You can't be serious. All this time you didn't realize. What are you talking about? I'm your twin brother. What the hell? That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Why would you bring up something like that at the very last minute of the game? I would have thought you would have at least expected a twist of fate of some kind. What? And hey, where's Sylvia anyway? She disappeared without a trace. Where the hell is she? You mean my wife? What? Wife? Yes, you know. Spouse, soulmate, Henry's wife. Get the idea? When did you two get married? Oh, about 10 years ago. Yeah, that's right. Because we were both in college at the time. Oh, shit! All news to me. I'm gonna need shock treatment to get over this one. I'm sorry for all the trouble my wife has caused you. Forgive her. She caused me some trouble, all right, but it helped me clear up a lot of things.
Ah, you know how women are. Especially my wife. A really big spender. Yeah, she knew my income wasn't enough, so every now and then she'd just disappear.
She's a bad wife, but a good woman.
What? Are you telling me that you and her...
Oh, come on.
But Travis, my brother, we're similar in many ways.
You're right. Suddenly you being my brother doesn't sound so awkward.
Let me ask you, how do you plan to put an end to all of this?
Wait a sec. You want me to tie up all these loose ends? I don't think so.
You're the protagonist. I'm just a cool, handsome foil who happens to be your twin brother. Hate to say it, but it's your job.
I want to bail. But where the hell's the exit?
Oh.
There's no way out, is there? No getting out. Right, bro?
That's right. All we can do is keep running.
Then let's find that exit they call paradise. Let's go!
And there you have it. That was No More Heroes. So first off, that cutscene really just, I couldn't stop laughing because, I mean, finding out that Henry is actually Travis's twin brother, then finding out that he's actually Sylvia's wife. So basically, Travis has been trying to get somebody who's been married throughout the entire game. Oh, and the fourth wall breaks. That entire cutscene, I can't stop smiling. So yeah, that officially brings an end to my Let's Play of No More Heroes. And like I said, it really sucks knowing that Travis has been reduced to a Mii Fighter costume in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now, overall, I thoroughly enjoyed playing this game. While I know I kind of ragged on the graphics, how they kind of look a little shady and sort of darkish a little bit, I really don't mind it all that much. Even for an early Wii game, it's still relatively good. And I'll say this much, the graphics are much better than modern games like Mass Effect Andromeda nowadays. Now, I did kind of nitpick. Some of the things that I was not too much of a fan of was, while it was fine to travel around the open world, the fact that you had to constantly backtrack everywhere was just kind of annoying after a while. And there were some instances where the game doesn't really register the motion sensor, and you sort of have to be standing up to basically get it going. Obviously, what the game's really known for are the boss fights, and, well, most of them I wouldn't say really hit bullseyes. Like I said, the Speedbuster fight doesn't really qualify as a boss fight. The Shinobu fight is not as bad, but as I think everybody else says, but it's still not a very good fight. Holly Summers, I was not too crazy of compared to everyone else. Death Metal and Dr. Peace are bosses that were interesting but in characters, but the execution just didn't work out for me. Let's see. Well, as for the other 5 fights, I definitely enjoyed the fight with Bad Girl, even if the fight was long. The Destroy Man fight was definitely epic, and I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the Jean fight as well, even if it did get a little bit repetitive, and it did kind of get a little bit tricky in the beginning. The Harvey fight was definitely the most creative, but come on, the best fight in this game was definitely the last final boss against Henry, because he's a smooth-talking Irish guy who has the same skills as Travis and is definitely a great handler of the beam katana, as well as testing all your skills. And like I said, you can't get angry at him because he's goddamn Henry. So yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Even for somebody who hasn't played this game in let's see, I played this game in 9th grade and I haven't touched it since, so it's been about 8 years. But like I said, this game is incredible, and I really wish more people would play it, especially those who have a Wii. Because games like this and Mad World basically shows that the Wii E doesn't have this like shovelware or like kiddie game system. Like, it can have games like this where it can take a serious yet charming tone, but also with the satisfaction of just going around and just basically chop people to bits. And of course, the legacy that the series leaves behind is just astonishing, considering that 3 years later, No More Heroes 2 came out. Then by the time the Switch rolls around, we get the spin-off Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. And we'll finally get our long-awaited No More Heroes 3 coming out next year. Well, it will come out this year if not for COVID.
You like this painting, don't you? Let's go, Jean.
Oh, and they even named her daughter after Jean. That's something. Also, it kind of makes you wonder, or who actually had the time to paint all that? Like, was somebody at the side of the street just painting the fight while it was going on?
I know. Too bad there won't be a sequel.
Well, like I said, Sylvia, that's actually not the case, considering that, like I said, 3 years later, No More Heroes 2 comes out, and then Travis Strikes Again comes out by the time the Switch came out in the middle of 2018, and we're getting No More Heroes 3 next year. So, there is a sequel, Sylvia. Yeah. So basically that Back to the Future to be continued sign basically lets us know that there would definitely be a sequel. Alright. And that's basically it, because once you're finished, you basically go back to the start of the game with full save data. So there really is nothing else new. The only thing that's different is that by completing the game on either Sweet or Mild, you basically unlock Bitter, which is the hardest difficulty. And that's pretty much it. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my Let's Play of No More Heroes. I will see you guys in either the next play or next Let's Play, or hopefully the next MLP review. But in anyways, have a good night. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.